on a Saturday night, and Rob's running a bit late, so we thought we wouldn't leave all our millions and millions of viewers waiting. So we thought we'd just better get cracking on. Rob will jump in when he's ready. But at the moment, I'm joined by the ever lovable Kent Beer Reviews. You're right, Craig.
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Just chilling. Been a bit of a heavy week and stuff, but yeah, all for a good cause, of course. But yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw your charity fundraising.
Yeah, well, I only done it 2 nights because we forgot about it for a week. So it's like we've got 2 days to raise some money. We've got nothing.
Yeah.
So there was a couple of events going on locally, but on Thursday and Friday night. Or no, sorry, Wednesday and Thursday night, and basically it was 1 tasting, or 2 tastings, 2 different nights, 2 different venues locally. So
yeah,
I kind of said, the only way we're going to do it if I go out.
Yeah. Did you wait until after the tasting when everyone was a bit?
Oh yeah.
Bit more generous.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But it was for a good cause, and I got to go out as well. So
exactly 2 nights on the trot.
Yeah, I've not done that for how long have I been with her? 5 years. So, in fairness, I didn't really want to go out the second night. I had quite a few on the Wednesday.
Yeah, but if your arm's twisted, then
well, yeah, it's you've just for a good cause. So
yeah, okay. What were the tastings?
Wonder Beyond was on Wednesday.
Okay, cool.
So that's cool. They had like seven draft beers and 2 cask beers. They had 2 cask beers. One of the cask beers was for, I think, brewed especially for certain venues in Manchester.
Okay.
And they brought a cask of that down. I think it might have been something to do with I think they've got the birthday celebration coming up in like 2 weeks or something. I think they're 2 years old in like 2 weeks, a week or so. And various bars around Manchester have got this special release cask beer.
Okay, that's cool.
But yeah, so they brought one of those down, which is pretty cool. And then on the Thursday night, I went to it used to be called the Bottle Shop Margate. Obviously, they're out of business, etc. It used to be called the Night Swift. Now it's called the Little Swift. So it's that venue in Margate.
Yeah.
And they had a Madeiran themed tasting with some wines and a beer and like Madeiran cake, or not the Madeiran cake we get, because that doesn't really exist. But so that was pretty cool. Trying a few different wines and stuff like that, and yeah, just pretty cool. Had a couple of beers after, and then got myself home. So,
yeah, cool.
But yeah, that's so I've done the same thing after the tasting. A few people wind up or beard up, whatever. I'm like,
yeah. I'm collecting for charity. Get your wallet out.
Yeah, so it's like that. It's almost like that don't bet thing when you're kind of drunk.
Yeah.
When you go to a casino sort of thing, but this is a better cause. So
exactly, yeah.
But yeah, that's been my last few days. So apart from that, not much. Just chilling.
Yeah, I haven't done much beery stuff really. It seemed like October was a very lots of beer stuff on, and then November's been a bit quieter really. I tried some of the Wonder Beyond cans, the little 250s, and I think that's a really good way to package those beers.
Yeah. Well, you had is it Gulp? You have that one?
Yeah. I mean, any more than that. If anything, like I wanted less than 250. It was good to try, but it was a struggle.
I asked, I can't remember his name. Useless. I am. He's the head brewer as well. I think it's Matt. I think his name's called Matt. I'm not sure. And yeah, I just asked him about the cans. I said, how were the cans received? Because I mean, I've heard some people say, "Oh, it's rip off," all this sort of thing, but apparently they literally sold out within really quickly, a few days.
Yeah,
they literally sold. But I don't think they can do them cans again either. So you're saying because I think the canning plant that.
Okay, so it's not something they're going with wholesale. Yeah. It was a one-time thing, was it?
Yeah, well, potentially. I mean, I didn't kind of ask loads of questions. I just okay then. I was more curious about how it was received and stuff, whether they had any feedback from people. But they said, "Well, we've sold out of them all," so it's like, oh, that's good feedback, I guess. But yeah,
yeah.
I mean, it's the first time I've ever tried any of their beers at all. Anyway,
yeah.
Should we crack on with the first one?
Yeah. Rory's just said in the chat, "Hi lads, hi Rory. Thanks for tuning in." Cool, yeah, we'll get cracking, shall we?
Yeah.
So yeah, all our beers tonight have been lovingly provided by Doc's Beers from Grimsby. Little bit of backstory: the last Good Beer Live we did, it was from Salt Beer Factory, and one of the beers was a collab beer between Salt Beer Factory. Yeah, there it is. Craig's got it. Between Salt Beer Factory and Doc's Beers, and it was that Bowline, and we were absolutely bowled over. That wasn't even a pun, was it?
Not really.
Wasn't even a pun. So yeah, and we talked about how good that beer was. I did a review of it, and then Doc's Beers got in touch and said, "Oh, thanks for the kind words. Would you like to try some of our beers?" Because I've never tried them. Rob probably has. Being his sort of neck of the woods, wrong coast, but
yeah. Well, Grimsby is what, Lincolnshire coast, so
yeah. So sort of like north east.
North Lincoln.
Yeah.
Well, it's just above the Wash.
Yeah.
Sort of not crazy, not as far up as Hull, but yeah, it's on that way. So. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got 3 beers from them. We'll introduce them quickly. We'll just try and kill time until Rob's coming. So first up, we're going to do the Wind Power, which is a nice 3.5% session IPA. And then we're going to follow it up with Graveyard Shift, 4.5% milk stout with coconut, which this one's actually one of their core beers. And then we're going to finish on a collab with Magic Rock. It's the Golden Hour double dry hopped mimosa pale ale. So a very, very different range of beers, really.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done a little bit of research, but that was like last week, so memory like a sieve, so I've forgotten already. So that sort of thing. So let's crack on then.
Yeah.
Bit of Wind Power.
Yeah, Wind Power. So this was their. There was a bit of spiel about this. So Wind Power was brewed to celebrate Grimsby's transformation into the world's leading hub for the operation and management of offshore wind farms. So sort of like clean energy, which is a good cause, isn't it?
Yeah, I've seen that wind farm from the Norfolk coast. I used to go up there quite regularly. I think it's a place called Snetsham, and you can look at Snetisham. Yeah. And you can look out. You can see on the horizon. So.
Yeah. We've got quite a few people think they're sort of eyesores, but I don't. I'm all for clean energy, really.
They're not an eyesore in bad visibility.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm undecided yet.
Yeah, so this is a 3.5% session IPA. And then in the glass, what we're looking at is sort of slightly hazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same colour as yours.
Yeah.
Just the light.
Yeah, slightly hazy, sort of.
There you go.
Straw-coloured, I'd say.
Yeah. It's a I mean, it's quite so I say, a slightly darker shade of orange. I don't know if it's like this lighting, but it's not like a real, for the ABV. It's a session IPA 3.5. It's a bit darker than I was expecting.
Yeah. Normally they're really sort of almost like lemon curd coloured, aren't they? Whereas this is a little bit darker.
Yeah, lemon straw sort of thing, but it's actually got quite a nice haze on it as well,
Yeah.
which is nice. It looks great. Looks nice. Slightly kind of marmalade-y look to it, I guess.
Yeah, and it's got it's brewed with Equinox, Eldorado, and Azaka.
There you go.
Yeah, quite a different range of hops in that one, really. Should we give it a sniff?
Yeah, go on.
Cheers. Well,
I do that all the time.
yeah, I know. Oh,
It's quite nice. It's got a nice. It's got like a flowery petal, sort of slightly sweet vibe. Not Parma violets, but
no. I'll look just in the nick of time.
All right.
Hello.
Better than never.
all right.
So where are you then?
We're now just sniffing. We're now just sniffing wind power.
Sniff
Wind power.
the first beer.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cool.
Yeah, we're vamping until you turn up.
Can all start now?
Yeah.
It can truly begin now.
Yeah. The trifecta has been formed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's quite sort of a subtle floral. A little bit lemony.
Yeah. Kind of like that kind of watery orange. You know, I don't know which particular orange I'm thinking of, but it's
Yeah,
so
I always say that in my reviews.
In your stocking.
Yeah, like cordial.
Yeah, cordial. I like my cordial weak.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that kind of it's got a floral thing. Maybe when I get floral in kind of pale ales, I often think of elderflower, but I don't think it's quite kind of there. But elderflower is kind of floral, but it's kind of sweet at the same time as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells very inviting.
For 3.5%,
And
it smells great.
And the look of the beer as well surprised me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
slightly darker than the usual low ABV.
Indeed.
Probably a bit. I'd speculate Munich malt from my homebrewing days.
Yeah.
Shall we go for it?
Go for it.
I'm dead thirsty.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's what I needed. You can drink back. That's a beer that you drink by the pint, isn't it? Really?
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, in the summer as well. Well,
Yeah, and I bet it's good on cask as well.
yeah, I think this would be a good beer. It's
Nice tight Northern Ed on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Auto vac maybe even.
But it's nice. It's got a little bit of a mild pine thing going on in it for me, just a touch.
Yeah. It's
mango, dried mango.
Oh yeah. It sort of goes quite quick as well. I think
Yeah,
it sort of doesn't
nice.
It doesn't linger.
It's nice. It's quaffable as anything.
Yeah, perfect. Exactly what I required.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a first quencher. You knock it back. Very, very, very simple.
There's two
3.5.
terms in that kind of sense that I've caught myself saying it a couple of times on videos. And that's crushable and smashable, and it's like, oh no.
Yeah, they're interchangeable.
Hang my head. Oh, I hate those terms, but I listen to people who say those terms. And I'm like,
yeah. Well, it goes into your vernacular. Like dipper still creeps in there for me. I try my hardest, but dipper
I
still.
said it once recently.
Yeah.
Just went and lashed myself over the back. No, that's spot on. Lovely. So, just to check. So, Graveyard graveyard shirt, and what's the other one? Golden Hour? The other one?
Golden Hour, yeah.
Golden Hour, I thought so. Good. I've got all the right beers.
Yeah.
Double dry.
Yep.
Yes.
I had to look
Yeah.
earlier. I took the stout out about an hour ago.
So many beers. It's hard to remember which ones.
They're very generous.
Very generous.
Oh, well,
I was very happy to see another kind of bowline, or
Yeah.
however you pronounce it, bowling. I asked at the brewery, and they were a bit like, I think they said bowling.
all right.
It's not. It's a nautical knot,
It's a
which
notch,
is a
yeah.
very. I find it a really pleasant thing to say, a nautical knot.
Nautical knot. It gets harder to say the more beer you drink.
Of course, I found out that after I'd done the review. So there you go.
Go back and add it on. It's a
No,
nautical knot.
I did my videos for those two on Thursday night, and they were both tasting absolutely spanking. One thing, you'll see this on the. I think Tramshed was tasting even better than it did before. It tastes much better than it's tasted on draft last few times I had it. And I had the bow line. I had that quite cold, straight from the fridge, and it was a lot more black IPA. I think when we had it, a lot more that roast came forward, but it was more kind of berry and hops with straight from the fridge. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like it's a two-sided beer. It's like drink it warmer if you want all those kind of like big molasses notes. Drink it cold if you want all the hops.
And I think I may have mentioned that when I reviewed it. Actually, it reminded me of a black IPA type vibe. But this is I'm really digging this. I think this is for what the start of a session IPA 3.5.
Yeah, and it's not just like hop tea, is it? It's because I think it is darker. It's not just all one dimensional. You got a little bit of a malt character there, sort of like a crackery.
I think you need that. You need that lower ABV. Because I always remember those early session IPAs were a bit kind of like insipid. And I think the key to it is making a slightly more interesting kind of like malt bill. So you've got a little, not too much, but a little bit kind of more nuance to it. And I mean, I'd be tempted to say, the beers that I used to make as a home brewer, it was kind of a calculations based on what Colonel used to use. And they'd add a tiny little bit of caramel and about 13% of Munich. So it just had a little bit more kind of like a hint of toffee. So, and I think it just brings a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tickle to the genitalia, if you don't mind. A little bit of a. I was told by a friend that they watched back the last episode, and apparently I've got a potty mouth. So, so let's see how the evening pans out.
It's
reining myself in.
Early days.
Yeah. It's only the first beer. We've got 3 beers. This is old school. Good Beer Live. 3 beers. We're doing them all.
All 6.
Yeah. Out the bow line.
You never know. All 7, absolutely. You never know where night will take you.
Right.
But yeah, that's tasty stuff.
We've got a few more comments from Rory. He says, nice beers lined up, hopefully. I think they will be.
Is that Rory Lee?
Yeah, Rory Lee.
Oh, it's been a while, Rory. Nice to have you back.
Yeah, he says, Graveyard Shift looks good. I love coconut stouts. I've got the new track/magnify language barrier ordered for next week.
I would like, if I see it, I'll buy it. But yeah, actually, I'm in Manchester next Saturday, so hopefully I'll get to try it.
Mm-hmm. Have Track sorted out their situation with a premises, or
they're going to be there until the Cloudwater, and I think until the New Year.
Okay. I
don't know what the situation is, but it's really quite good. There's a little tap room downstairs in Cloudwater. They must have knocked it through. So they're essentially in where the like Cloudwater's like merch shop was, but then it's a much bigger room than I remember that being. So yeah, it had a nice kind of vibe to it. In fact, Cloudwater's upstairs, so you don't even have to have like that 10-minute walk.
Yeah.
You literally just go upstairs. Yeah, I'm on the beer o'clock show on the Crimbo Crawl next Saturday. While Craig's smashing cans of Holston pills or something with Harry, with wearing balaclavas.
I can't quite see Craig being sucked into that world. Really.
I'd love to see. I hope he gets them all kind of like embroidered with the names on it, or even like channel name on the balaclava.
Bespoke.
Bosh. Done it. Yeah, absolutely. That's what we want. That's what everybody wants to see, Craig. I know you're resisting. I can see it in your face.
You'll
That's
get there.
what everybody wants. I don't think Dean will do that either, to be honest.
No.
Peter can't do it. Peter's not capable of it. Love you, Peter. But
you could probably still see Peter's pale complexion under a balaclava anyway, I think.
Radiates.
Yeah. It's like, that's just Peter. We could tell.
I put the light bulb in the sock.
Yeah.
Can't hide the brightness.
And on that note, shall we check out Untapped?
And
see what
I've been trying to for a little while, but we'll see what happens here.
It might work, it might not.
Yeah, it hasn't so far. I've been trying for a few
months.
Okay.
Oh well, if it works, we can always come back. Always come back. We've got 3 beers to get through after all, so.
I've just poured some more of this. I was getting prepared for the Untapped.
It's damn good.
Yeah, I did make the mistake when I was talking about Doc's beers, not Doc beers, Doc's beers. On my when I did my recording at Salt Beer Factory, I said that Grimsby was on the west coast. What a fucking idiot! On the east coast, is it kind of Lincolnshire? Just down estuary from Hull, isn't it? Anyway, so wind power.
Well, it's just above the Wash, sort of just.
Is that
above.
where it is?
Yeah, it's south of the Humber. So.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, just down there. Yeah, when it goes like this.
Yeah.
Down there. I've never been. The only thing I know about Grimsby is my dad always mentioned wet fish.
Yeah.
It's that part of the country. It's that side of the country, isn't it? Old Grimsby fishing ports. Anyway,
massive. Used to be a massive. It's still pretty damn big, but yeah,
I'm sure it is.
So, it's not had loads of people checking in. 118.
This only came out like last week.
New,
did it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like 20 in the last. Well, it's quite a lot of people have had it then. It's only been out since last week.
Yeah. Well, I think their tap room's quite big, isn't it? I think.
Oh.
Right.
They get a lot of people down there.
Yeah.
So pay them a visit.
Yeah. That's it. Doesn't really go
touring the east coast of England.
Yeah. So we'll get straight to it then. It's had 97 ratings, then coming up 3.77. So, which I think is pretty high for the. I'd say for the style of beer as well.
Yeah, for this sort of just like quaffable, smashable, crushable beer.
Oh yeah,
it's
pretty impressive. Kind of my fault. Yeah, that's it. Not much else going.
Who's been drinking it? Come on, we've got to have a look at people.
I'm going to deal on somebody. Do I know anybody who's been drinking it? Scroll down.
Yes, a lot of people are drinking it on the site here.
He didn't like it.
Okay. One of the worst I've exchanged money for. So it's like a 40-pint homebrew kit from Wilco.
Really? I don't think so. Come on.
ALE. Come on now, ALE. Yeah.
Camera.
Stefan L was more on board with it.
Yeah.
Cameraman probably.
Served too cold.
Yeah, he probably
apparently.
was right. Oh, it's looking at 4. But give it 4.25, which is a big old rating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4.25 out of me.
That's going to be good. There's it on cast. like on cask then.
Is it?
It's
Oh, is that?
nice
Oh,
to
yeah,
know.
it's
You
my
can see
cast.
it,
Yeah,
but-
yeah. Oh, where's that head? Where's that nice, tight, sparkled, creamy head? I know it's not Yorkshire, though, is it? That's probably where it's fallen down.
There you go.
Bloody
Nice
Lincolnshire's
glass.
is better than South, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, very it's a nice photograph.
Yeah.
Stefan L.
In a pitch black room, apparently.
Yeah, yeah.
So too cold as well for casks.
What? Well,
That's what he said.
I don't know. How do you serve? I'd never. How do you serve cask too cold? Because it's at cellar temperature, isn't it? Maybe just a real cold day. It's out on coast, isn't it? It'll be fucking freezing, probably. That's why.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Craig's forgot to turn off his alerts. We're gonna be some like exposés here.
Oh,
We're gonna
all
see his
this
internet
stuff.
history and something in a minute.
Oh no,
Those
I don't
tabs
care.
that he
That
forgot
don't
to.
bother me.
All those tabs that he
Oh,
forgot to
they're-
close down.
I don't
He's
turn
got-
any of them. I don't care.
he's got nothing to hide. Craig's got nothing to hide.
Well, I have, but I don't care. So.
yeah.
Paul, is that Paul S or Paul 5? I wish it was Paul
Hess.
5. All right.
Yeah, but they're all pretty looking at score then. Wow. Andrew
Andrew
T.
T, Paul S. Everybody's must be something to do with Grimsby. Everybody in
Carl A.
Grimsby. Oh, there you go, Carl A. Michael T. Oh, hang on, what's this all about? What's this all about?
5.
Can you make it? Oh, good on you, Michael T. Very generous. Keg version,
Ian
presumes, all that. Ian B.
Ian Beale. No. Danny P.
Danny P. Danny P. Whoop, whoop. He plays D. Kirk A. What's this all about?
Is this a new
Uh,
Ireland
Do
thing?
people,
They shortened
do
the name.
people,
That's funny. Anyway,
So
that's
are you meant to give yourself like some ridiculous handle on social media? That's what I always like. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
BGRT Rob for a long time.
yeah.
You stood for Big Gay Road Trip.
cool. Good. Sounds good.
You're going to get people searching for all your old profiles now, Rob.
Oh, you can find. Oh, yeah, you can find them. I'm not a hard man to find. So, where are we on to next then?
We thought we'd go for the graveyard shift next.
The graveyard shift, or the graveyard shirt, as I'd like to call it.
Yeah, graveyard shirt.
I found some t-shirts, some graveyard on them. I'm gonna send you one. So that was 4.5.
I've worked this for 17 years. I've done this shift.
What, the graveyard shift?
Yeah.
Man and boy. What hath night to do with sleep, crafting through darkness while the world slumbers?
Let's open it. Shall we?
Dockers take the graveyard shift in their stride. Chocolate malt coconut are the bedrock of this dark as night milk stout. Lactose additions boost body and body making for a rich, smooth finish. Perfect. And to a graveyard shift.
Mm.
Ah.
Yeah, they've used coconut essence. So I assume that
I
means
get
sort of
kind
like
of
ice cream flavouring.
Doesn't it? I get kind of like a. I think it'll blow off. There's some kind of something quite fruity, kind of like orangey to start with. I think it's dropping off a bit. I think it's just one of those weird things that appears in. Oh yeah, it's gone now. A lot more of the roast is coming through now.
Yeah, it's poured quite a nice head on there for 4.5%. That's pretty jet black as well.
Jet black. Yeah.
Got that kind of like coal, like carbon, that kind of dry cocoa powder maybe as well.
Yeah.
It's got a hint of cola from the pub. So you know with the
from the tap.
It's like
it's got a bit of that about it.
bit sweet.
Yeah. Well, there's something. It's
Lactose.
not quite Christmas cake, but sort of like maybe like pruny or something like that. There's
Yeah. There's a slight cocoa powder edge, but very.
yeah. I'm
I don't mind quite cold.
Yeah,
I like milk
yeah.
stouts colder.
Yeah, mine's been out of the fridge for a little while, probably about 40 minutes or so at this point.
Mm.
But I'm not getting too much like coconut.
Not
No.
really. No.
I think coconut's a hard one to do, to be honest. Because like when North do their full fathoms, they toast coconut on this like big hot plate and stuff at the brewery because of a load of effort. And I had one yesterday, and it's like, yeah, can't really taste a hell of a lot of coconut. You go to a lot of effort for very little kind of like payoff, really.
Yeah.
The one I had,
it's figuring out those kind of additions.
I had that in London about 3 weeks ago, and it was actually quite impressive.
It's good beer. But
I preferred it
I
more
think-
than one of the McKellar beers. They're very similar. So there you go.
Yorkshire beer, though, and it's best beer in the world. Stuart Picard's taught you anything. Is to know that Yorkshire beer is the best. Anyway,
Nice.
shall we?
Go for a taste. Cheers.
Boom. You got beautifully with a Freyburn toss pie with that.
Yeah.
Or McDonald's breakfast wrap. Simon's videos make me want to eat bad food.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I just want to try all the shit that he tries. Like, what was it? Carolina Reaper pigs and blankets or some shit. I saw the
No,
other
I
day.
didn't want to have that. Anything that's going to rot your insides out.
No.
I'm not interested in that. But all these, I was like, that's just, I've never had that breakfast wrap.
This is
sorry. On
it's quite pleasant. I think it's got a nice like roasty toasty malt thing going on.
Yeah, I think it's sort of like milk chocolate sweetness for me. It's again not too much coconut, a sort of a tiny tinge maybe, but
I'm getting a dry cocoa powder sort of finish.
I think it could do with a little bit more sweetness. I think that would amplify the expectations of those kind of adjuncts.
Yeah, especially as it is a milk stout, isn't it? They do tend to naturally be sweeter.
Nice.
Well, in its very kind of like in its very form. I mean, it's like it's low ABV. You're not expecting loads of body. Milk stout, as you'd expect, isn't a kind of like a thick kind of beer in itself, but and quite a drinkable kind of like style, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's very pleasant. It's very pleasant. I admit,
It's really good.
it's the danger when you kind of like you promise something.
Yeah.
You kind of want it, don't you? I'm like, slap me around the chops with it. I want a fucking coconut.
It's like if it just said on the can, Graveyard Shift Milk Stout, we'd probably be going, oh, it's really nice, well made, sort of it delivers. But because that coconut's a little bit lacking.
Yeah, that's and if you're one that likes coconut, then you're leading me down that road. That's not.
I like coconut.
I love, but
I want it to taste like a bounty.
or
something like that.
but it's
I mean, there's a hint of it, but it's not the predominant flavour. For me, like you say, it is that roasty, that sort of roasty quality, and then I get sort of milk chocolate, maybe a little bit of like fruitiness on there, but.
And I mean this in the best possible way, but it's as it's like kind of like as the own brand milk chocolate. I like cheap chocolate. I like a waxy cheap chocolate. I've got no issue with that as well. It's like what you get, kind of like chocolate buttons or like chocolate coins. It's that kind of chocolate.
Yeah, the sort of chocolate you have a lot of at Christmas.
There's very specific, exactly. Very specific. I mean, Cadbury's, Galaxy, big brands have got very specific flavors, but just kind of like cheap, non-specific chocolate is not a bad thing.
No,
and it's got a bit of that going on.
No, like an advent calendar that's made by Kinnerton. That's always that brand you see, Kinnerton.
That's the one.
Yeah,
that's exactly the one. I thought it'd be too obvious to say an advent calendar, but that's exactly what I wanted to say.
There's a slight dry chocolate.
It's got Paw Patrol on it as well.
Yeah,
advent calendar.
Excellent. But that's pretty. Still pretty tasty.
Yeah, and
a premium craft ale.
Yeah,
it actually it does actually end quite dry, doesn't it? which is quite nice.
Yeah. Dry
Yeah.
finish.
Yeah, very pleasant. I will be enjoying that later.
Yeah, 2 very drinkable beers.
That's the
we've
important
got-
thing with beer, isn't it? Making it drinkable.
Yep, that's numero 1 on the list of beers.
Numero 1.
And we've got a comment from Jenkins. Say, turn them naughties off. I assume he means notifications. That is talking to Craig.
Notifications, yeah. I think I've done it. So
Okay.
we'll see. We'll
That's
see
just
now, I
practicing.
guess. It's just me.
We'll see.
There you go. Right. So,
Boom.
there you go.
See how seamless that one was. Straight to Untapped.
Boom. It's like he's done it before.
Yeah.
I'll pour a bit more. So what we got on the rate? What's his overall rating from this? See, it's very consistent. They're like top end of threes, aren't they? That's a really respectable rating as well.
Yeah, there's a few more. So 643 total check-ins then.
Yeah.
So it's been around a bit longer. 29 in the last 30 days.
Mhm.
462 total check-ins then, coming at 3.74. So that's out about 7 out of 10 if you're looking at it on that scale. Whatever.
It's very respectable.
Yeah, 4.5.
Yeah. And this is one of their session beers. Core range. So
Oh, is
Yep.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds
it's quite good for a core range beer.
Oh.
Yeah, so that sounds it's more encouraging, isn't it? So, Chris L, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Here we go again.
Yeah.
Chris L.
Simon P.
Simon P. Whoop whoop.
So he's at the brewery. At the
That's
brewery.
good though. I bet they are an absolute shining light in a. Oh, the Maltons in York.
Well, there is one in Ely. So it probably is in York.
I'm gonna say. How do you know there's a Maltons in Grimsby? Well, last time you went to Grimsby.
No, in Ely there's one. So,
Okay, message in a bottle. I think that's. Is that Liverpool?
I don't know.
Don't know.
I just try. I'm such an idiot. I just tried to scroll Craig's screen.
Anime. Yeah.
I was just like, oh, it's not working. Oh, because it's not my screen.
Adam A.
Adam A.
Yeah. John H.
Charming.
That's a good picture.
Glad he went to the effort of taking it, approving it, put it on Untapped, and be like,
That's hilarious.
"That's the one."
It looks like he was running past and took it.
Yeah, first beer of the night.
pints.
First beer of the night.
The Grove. Wonder where which Grove it is. I'm sure there's multiple Groves.
Yeah.
Go, click on it, Craig. I want to know which Grove it is. So we've got some Brewdog bar runners. The acclaimed Grove in Huddersfield.
It's I'm guessing
out.
Weatherspoons.
Shut up.
Load.
Craig, for our viewers, Craig. It is in the Grove in Huddersfield. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
One of the most beloved pubs in the country. It's not as good as it used to be, but you mean whatever. If you want to buy it, it's about £3 million.
Come on.
Up for sale.
Money in the meter. This is an old laptop.
Yeah, Craig's still on dial-up. So if anybody's worrying about why Craig takes it.
It's just a 10-year-old. It's a 10-year laptop, so.
And it's riddled with malware.
No, I don't use it in that.
He's got a separate laptop.
Well, no, I done it on my last laptop. It ruined it, so no, not this one. But it's still shit. It's still shit now. So it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Oh, look, his expressed our sentiments on Steve C.
Through
Frudo.
It's true.
I spell though, TH. Are you arrow? Threat though. What am I on about? I think I was mentally falling apart for a second.
I'm just
you catch them just deteriorating. Last night, the Godfather accompaniment. We'll talk about the Irishman later.
Yeah.
That's the cursor. There it is.
Jim B.
But yeah.
There you go.
Jimmy.
Oh,
Richard W.
Bill.
Bill.
What's
I
his
want to know
last
what
name?
I am. Stuart F.
Maltons again.
See, that looks like a good head.
Ooh, look at that, bloody lovely. Nice, sparkle, creamy, and ooh, yeah, lovely.
That's on cast as well.
That's in Maltins.
Yeah.
I could have told you that was in Maltins.
Yeah,
I can see it from the glowing thatchers, and I can tell you exactly where that beer is, even from that little crop. I could walk you in there now and be like, "That's where that beer was." Fellow who owns Maltins used to be a notorious Leeds United hooligan. There's a bit of you're not allowed to swear in there. I've been told off for swearing in there.
Oh, really?
Just shut me out, yeah.
Like a Sam Smith pub.
No. Well, it kind of is in some ways. They've got to tolerate a lot of bullshit in there. It's full of, there's a lot of stag do's and stuff in New York. Stag and end do's, and we've got to deal with a lot of wankers. So there's no, they don't take cards, cash only. And, you're not allowed to swear at the bar.
Yeah.
Well, I swear at the pub, but yeah. But especially at the bar, because it's like, it's for the sake of the staff as well. Which I think is quite nice. But yeah, he used to be a Leeds United hooligan who's, I think it's called Sean, who owns it. Been landlord for forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a pub
Good
locally.
pub.
The pub locally, you couldn't swear in it at all anywhere, not at the bar or wherever. And
Set of cunts.
and this is what we was like. It wasn't me so much me, but one of my mates from like central London is like,
fucking hell.
Fucking it is fuck me. You can't fucking swear in here.
He's like,
Fucking cunt.
don't do it again. He's like, oh, fuck off. So then we got thrown out. So, but then about 6 months later, they went out of business. So there you go.
Yeah. The trouble is, my swearing style, I don't tend to swear like at people. It's just part of what I say.
I worked nights for 17 years. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's like being on a building site. It's like a building site, retail at night. It's just,
it's like I can't not. If I stub my toe, I have to say cunt. You have to say it because you stub your toe. Like fucking cunt. What else do you say if you stub your toe?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Blimey.
Yeah.
Oh, what's a rotter? What's a rotter? Oh, that's smart.
that hurt.
That smarts a bit.
I work in arts and heritage, so I'm a cut above, so I don't go for those things.
But nah.
Shall we?
A very pleasant beer. I'm enjoying this.
That's actually it's getting better the more it warms up.
Yeah, well, it's. I took mine out of the fridge about 8:20, something like that. But then the 2 rooms it's been in are quite chilly, and it's not really. It's lifted slightly, but not. Downstairs in the front room, it'd been like warmer. That's it.
What time is it? I think. Do you know what? I think we're getting quite close to the golden hour.
Golden hour.
Come on now.
Indeed.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Better than a golden shower, anyway.
I would not know.
Well, it must be, surely.
I'm not kind of indulged. It depends what floats your boat, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
As you can see,
Horses for courses.
I'm not shaming anybody. If you like to get pissed on.
As you can see, it's a collaboration with Magic Rock. Hence that neon cannonball type thing going on with it.
The distinctive Richard Norgate design, yeah?
Yeah.
Knocking around in there. No, it looks cool.
Yeah. And this is a double dry hop mimosa pale ale.
What does that mean?
Coming at 6.8%. So mimosa is, I thought what mimosa was like champagne and orange juice, wasn't it? Something like that. So I don't know what. So it says.
Beer is a Magic Rock collaborated with this craft bright mimosa inspired beer, packed with tangy zest, juicy citrus notes when the golden hour finally arrives. Put your feet up, take in the breathtaking colour. pills. That's what it says. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think my understanding of golden hour was a bit close to yours, Jake. Saying I think that says more about us than them.
Yeah.
Tell us in the comments.
Yeah.
Would you prefer a golden hour or a golden shower?
Yeah. Let us know.
Let us know.
Yeah. Answers on a postcard.
If Paul from PA Brunies was tuning in, I think I know his answer.
Yeah.
The golden girls.
Golden girls of golden. Girls.
Yeah. What do you prefer? The Golden Girls, Golden Hour, or a golden shower?
Shower. I'm going Golden Girls.
Yeah. Golden shower from the gold. No, don't go there.
I appreciate the attention, if you know what I mean. Anyway.
Right. What we got
So,
here? It's a tight white
it's got a bit
bubbles on the top.
Yeah.
It's got a bit of haze.
Quite a light beer, actually.
Very light. It's not too dissimilar to their session IPA. It's very similar.
Yeah, going back to what Craig said earlier about the whole kind of orange cordial kind of thing. It's got that kind of like look to it, isn't it?
Yeah,
a good one, a nice barley sugar one. Oh yes, not some cheap one from corner shop. Nice quality barley sugar. But yeah, lots of business.
Yeah, just go for a sniff.
I'm quite curious what this is going to smell like.
Yeah, it's got a lot of adjunct in there.
Oh, okay.
Has it? What's it got in it?
It's got orange juice concentrate, lemon peel, and lime zest.
Oh, it's got a lovely. It does, and I think they all come through as well.
Yeah, it's got a sharp tang to it.
It's very. Oh yeah. It's very appealing.
Edge.
You want to get in there, don't you? Oh, I don't get that. I just get a little bit of. I get a little zip.
Yeah.
Apple peel.
Yeah, you want to get in, do you? Apple peel, really? Okay.
No, don't.
Which specific apple?
I can see where you come from, like a bit of cooking apple, maybe.
Yeah.
Sharp.
I'm coming around to that.
Yeah, just that kind of edge. It's like not acidity, but just a little bit stronger. Something dry, like a dry fruit as well. I don't know for what.
Once again, it's the kind of beer that, I mean, just like my kind of local brewery and who they collaborate with, Salt Beer Factories. It's these beers. I mean, these beers make you a lot of money. People buy this by the pint. And it's really accessible to a really kind of like broad demographic. Really, I mean, it's not just for like wankers on YouTube. I mean, it's for people who are going to buy pints and pints of it. And that's important. That's really important, especially in where they are. I mean, you can't be an elitist kind of like craft brewery there. You've got to pump out well-made, tasty, accessible beers, and I think that smells like it. I really want to try it.
Yeah, I've got like a dry pineapple maybe. Something like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
There's that sort of like little punch coming through, isn't there?
Yeah,
I can see that bag of dried pineapple from M&S. What I used to buy.
Right, cheers.
Let's go for a taste. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's lovely.
Okay, right.
God, that's a little bit of summer. A little bit of summer in these dark times.
Yeah, that's quite vibrant. That. It's quite nice.
Yeah, I'd be quite curious what this thing is. When you were talking about that kind of like champagne cocktail kind of thing, I can see that.
Yeah, that's what I thought a mimosa was. We've got the power of the internet. Let's have a little Google.
I'm on my phone. I can't look.
Mimosa. A mimosa cocktail is composed of champagne and chilled citrus juice, usually orange juice, unless otherwise specified.
Okay.
I think I think they've probably done quite well on that, without having one myself. I can see.
Did you give the hop varieties that was this brewed with? Was it on the can?
It just says double dry hopped with punchy Mandarina, Bavaria, and Amarillo.
Yeah, Amarillo. That's what I was going to say. I didn't actually look into.
When I think of Amarillo, I always think of kind of like juicy orange. Yeah. So it's probably a good kind of selection. And Mandarina Bavaria is meant to have that kind of kind of more orangey kind of side of things as well. So
It's
perfect.
it's good because
Perfect
the fruit adjuncts don't overtake the beer. It sort of works all
everything's
together.
just like
It's not too sharp. It's really good.
That's nice.
absolutely.
And nowhere near
think that's my-
6.8%.
What?
Yeah,
I
6.8.
thought this was another kind of like 4.6
Yeah.
or something. I'm like,
6.8. This
like
is.
bosh.
It has got a little bit more body going on for me.
Yeah,
Um,
I'd say it's my favourite of the three.
yeah, it's more of a fuller kind of mouthfeel, very well kind of rounded. It's not sharp. It's not too over the top. It's just comes together very well.
A tinned mandarin or tinned tangerine, tinned mandarin orange. My grandma used to always have tins of it. I can see it in my mind's eye. It's got a crappy green label on it. She always kept it in the under the sink. We'd have it with a bit of tip top.
Yeah,
I'm from the 1960s, 1950s. No, that wouldn't be that. That doesn't seem like it's too far away though. 70s. If I said 60s, that's not actually that far away. So it really takes me back to those tins of like tin fruit was all the rage. Craig, Jake won't appreciate this, but when me and Craig were kids, tin fruit was all the rage, wasn't it?
It's all you could get. You couldn't get fresh in those days.
All you could get. No, it didn't exist. Didn't exist.
Features in a
Do you
can.
know how old I was until I had broccoli? About 21.
What?
Were you like, what are these mini trees?
What are these trees about?
Oh no! Oh no! No! Foreign book around here. Potato,
Broccoli.
carrot,
Broccoli.
bit of sweet,
Broccoli. I don't
bit
believe
of
you.
turnip. Oh, what's this? Asparagus. What are you
Spears.
talking about?
It's grass.
You're not down south now.
This grass is massive. Are these darts?
Sharpen them, put me in pencil sharpener.
Yeah, it's like there's no lead in this.
We've all got us problems.
Yeah.
But no, this is lovely.
It's
really
good.
I think this is. You kind of see those two beers really have their kind of place in the kind of like the broader kind of idea of a bit. A brewery is a business, so you're going to make make a load of money. Those two are the beers that you're going to sell a load of. This is one a bit more kind of specialist, a lot more flavour. Some people might not get on with it.
Yeah,
They're kind of a casual drinker, but I think for people who really like good beer, I think they'd really enjoy this.
Yeah, for sure.
Faultless. One thing I'm going to say about these beers: clean, really clean.
Yeah,
like
really well made.
Like yeast profile is absolutely spot on.
Oh yeah,
there's no funny little bits on it. It's all there.
There's no edges at all, and any of them, they're very on point for the styles.
Absolutely, quaffable as well. That's a better word than smashable and crushable. Quaffable.
Smash
it.
Yeah. Let's fucking smash it.
This is tasting like a dipper.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a crushable dipper.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ! Have we devolved to that?
Nipper.
Oh no.
Nipper. Yeah.
I'm gonna see my mates who popularised those terms next week, and I'm gonna have a stern word with them.
I've only heard that term Nipper in the last sort of 6 months. The last 6 months. Yeah, it's just like
the trouble is, it starts off by people taking the piss, and then people actually start saying it. So people start saying,
it just
bipper.
I don't think it is. It's sad state of affairs.
It's the vernacular.
We've got fun.
Well, Craig's bringing up the old Untapped. We've got a slew of comments, an absolute slew of them. Rampant Lion Beer Review says, "Hello, you sexy beasts."
Hey!
Winky face.
Thank you very much.
He says, "Paul and I can do a Turkish earthquake on our birthday." Lovely. What the hell is a Turkish earthquake? I assume it's got something to do with like a golden shower or something like that. We'll look it up later.
Oh dear, it sounds like a problematic bowel movement.
Yeah, Craig can get his second
With
laptop
lots of
out and
back hair.
we'll look at that. Jenkins, which is it's a great name. Jenkins. He says, golden shower from the old bird from Stop or My Mum Will Shoot.
That's Sophia from Golden Girls.
Yeah. Rod J. Beer Ventures says, cheers, gents. Hello, Rod.
Cheers, Rod. How you doing, well, brother?
Humbled by your presence there.
Yeah. What are you watching this for?
Come on.
Rampoline Beer Review says, Mandarina Bavaria is a beautiful hop, like noble hops, but a lovely orangey, oily thing.
And
Yeah,
James
definitely.
knows his noble hops.
Mm. Mm-hmm. And the Clueless Drinker comes in and says, cheers.
That's it.
Cheers, Clueless.
How doing, Peter?
Mm.
Thanks, Peter.
Peter.
Yeah. Just don't watch earlier on the stream where I believe Rob called you a light bulb in a sock.
Don't say that. He's not going to watch all this. He's got better things to do. Like attractive kind of like women with big boobs and tattoos to look at.
Yeah.
Just shaming him. It's actually destroying Peter. I love you, Peter, but that's how it is. That's just me. It is what it is. I actually, honestly, it's terrible how Craig seeps into your kind of subconscious. I say it is what it is so much these days.
Yeah, it's just me. It's just me.
I do that on purpose, but
yeah, I do that on purpose.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Whatever.
So what? Oh, it's the highest rated one.
Yeah, so 209 since it come on Untapped, I guess. 8 in the last 30 days. So there's not a lot in the last 30 days. 174 ratings then coming at 3.84. So yeah.
Mm.
Pretty good.
You fucking twat. Oh, sorry.
So let's go down.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at some people. This is my favourite bit. I don't know why. I just like seeing what other people are doing.
I do. Ashley S.
Standard. Also, fuck off with your toxic masculinity branding shite whilst you're at it, docs.
He doesn't like them. He still gives it like a 7.
What the hell?
What?
I don't get that. It must be a private joke or something. I don't know.
That's a man on it.
Toxic masculinity.
There's not even a man on it.
This one has got. This one. I mean, just the general thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's.
I mean, that's a.
Whether you
this
like it
whole
or
thing
not.
is about building wins.
Oh god! Then he goes into. I just realised Magic Rotter was so involved in it. So, they've sold out.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Just ridiculous.
Yeah. No. But I'm just going to point this out to any numpties out there who've got an issue with it. Branding is based in concept, and the concept is place. That's about dock workers. You know, a dock worker historically, dock workers were men. I mean, sorry, but that's history for you.
Mm-hmm.
Things may be different now. I'm sure there are female dock workers, if there are any dock workers, because I'm sure they've all been kind of laid off. But it doesn't make them toxic masculinity. You fucking
and we've got like most of their beers like in the fridge, and I think they all just tend to be this sort of abstract sort of landscape sort of thing.
I quite like.
Maybe
I think it's bold. I think it's quite nicely. It's nicely executed.
Maybe we're missing
something.
something.
Like a big throbbing aggressive penis on there. Essentially,
that's toxic.
Yeah, that would be toxic.
I quite like the artwork.
Yeah, I think it's well executed.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Come on. I mean,
and it's funny because didn't he give it an okay rating? Wasn't it like a 3?
Yeah, really good, quite good rating.
Like a 7. So 3.5 he gave it.
Toxic masculinity shit. Tasty though.
I just can't. Whatever. Doesn't matter. But yeah, he liked it. He gave it an 8.5.
Tomo.
Tomo, he loves it.
Oh, I think that might be a woman. Georgia N.
That doesn't look like the same
She's not offended by the can. I think it's just a bad photograph.
Yeah.
Looks like a night
It
club.
looks like a really dark beer.
Yeah, it's probably not even that beer.
Paul L. David E.
Bargain booze.
Peel. Bargain booze, love it. How northern can you be then? Buying your beer at Bargain Booze. They're all gone. I know there's one in Keighley. Next time you come over, I'll take you to Bolt Makers and you can get at Bargain Booze up road.
Cool.
Living the dream.
Johnny B.
Johnny B.
Yeah. He likes it. So it's going.
Yes.
Most people.
Was it good? Was it good?
The Rhine Rack. What one was that?
I get it.
Yeah, he's a good. Got it. Yeah.
Upper Hale. I thought it said Upper Hole. Another fantastic photograph on that one. That was a corking photograph.
Sorry, this one. Come down as far as so.
I think they do get the beer around a bit. I think they're one of those breweries who can do swaps. Yeah, first time I saw beers from Docks was at Brew York. So I presume they've done collabs, but yeah. Look at that photograph. That's another winner.
Is that a macro?
One's that. That's the one on the Rhine. Another one in the Rhine Rack.
Chris T.
That's Homer. Chris
Go on,
T.
click on it. I want to see that. Photograph.
This?
Yeah, go on, click on it.
It looks awful.
I know.
He's got a flavourly glass as well.
What do people take these on? Like a potato?
Yeah.
In this day and age.
Look at that.
That's awesome.
It is a great photo because it tells you nothing. It tells you nothing.
Proof that there was something in the glass.
Yeah.
Oh,
there was
listen for days.
There was something on there, but anyway.
Yeah, it says on the can here. It says a trader name of Axholm Brewing Co. Never heard of Axholm Brewing either.
Probably just a business-based thingy.
But some great taste beers.
Pete H was dismissive of it.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
He had another one. PH.
No one don't like it. Stephen don't like it.
Stephen B with a PH.
Look at that.
Oh, hang on. Where's Martin D? Had it? Been watching a band with a man with a stripy t-shirt. What's the gone? Let's have a look at that photo. Let's look at that band. There's a keyboard player. Oh, yeah. in local working men's club. Oh.
It looks like brassed off.
Let's see, turn. Go on. Yeah, get it. Go on. Click on that one. I want to see that picture.
Modern day brassed off.
Yeah.
All the modern.
Trades in line. Oh.
Oh my God! Look at this.
I bet at least one member of that band's called Graham.
Probably.
At least Graham, and Chris. Graham C and Graham H and Chris.
Yeah.
Chris on bass.
Or Jimmy.
What do you think? What kind of style music do you think those guys play?
Oh man, it's got to be 70s rock.
So it would have the obvious option would have been dad rock, which is kind of like bluesy, kind of like bullshit.
Yeah.
Cream.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Went down to the crossroads. All that nonsense. But I don't think they're there. I think they'll do some 70s. I think they'll do some 80s. Maybe sneak in some 90s.
Yeah.
I think they might do a bad rendition of something from like Radiohead, like
Casal,
High and Dry from Radiohead. We'll do some jam in there. This is essentially my mate's old band. They'll do. What else are they going to do? I think they might do nothing too complex. They're not going to do any Led Zeppelin or anything like that. They
might bust out down. Oh,
come on, Henry! It's not fucking Henry. Yeah. Absolutely.
End on a tasty rendition of a Sweet Caroline.
I don't think he's got the pipes for it. Oh no! It's not that cheesy. I don't think he's got the pipes for Smoke on the Water.
No,
I think he's gonna stick to
toffee taste. Really?
might sneak in a rocky version of a Robbie Williams song.
I want to hear him.
Please do. Me too. Treat it live. Get there. Be there or be square.
Oh. Let's find their MySpace.
their GeoCities website. Sounds like I made a GeoCities website, so I can take the piss out of people on that. But that's another episode.
Yeah.
Incidentally, they've had a few TV crews at their.
Yeah, I saw that BBC with.
I'm going to say, is this being broadcast live on the big screen at the brewery?
I hope so.
I hope not.
I hope we'll talk about like the sort of old
Sweet Caroline.
Yeah. So, had Sky News there recently. That's what I was. Had Mark Austin there recently, which was pretty cool.
Who's Mark Austin?
He works for Sky News.
Oh, right, I don't watch Sky News.
Yeah, and they had the BBC down there as well, so they'd
look north as well.
Where are you talking? What?
And they also
just to cover them making beers and stuff in Grimsby.
I don't know if it was like a business political thing, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I just saw on their Twitter that the crews were there.
Yeah, and also won. They were finalists at the Taste of Excellence Awards as well.
Oh, right, cool.
Lincolnshire Life magazine. So,
so
there you go. Regional sort of.
Regional.
Yeah. Well, it's exactly like if these were like around my parts, it's the sort of place you go all the time, isn't it?
See, I always think. I think I mentioned it on my review of the. I think I ramble on about it actually on my fucking review of the Battle Line. I think of Lincolnshire. I always think of do you know Graham Fellows?
No.
And John Shuttleworth.
I know John Shuttleworth. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the man behind him is Graham Fellows. He's from Poole. From Goole. Which is going down that way. But he does portray a man from Sheffield, which is an interesting situation.
I thought Paul was in Dorset.
No, Goole, you planet.
It's your accent. Sorry.
I know. I did say Paul to start with, but no, it's Goole. But that's Lincolnshire, isn't it?
There you go.
I do employ a combination of John Shuttleworth and Ian McMillan for certain children's books when I'm reading them to my little boy. Do you know Ian McMillan, the Bard of Barnsley?
No.
You're so culturally ignorant. It's insulting. It's a rich tapestry of Yorkshire culture. It's lost on you.
It doesn't seep down this way, apart from the beers. So.
Oh yes, it does. Maybe you don't realize.
It seeps into the very fibre.
Yeah.
You could get Robert De Niro when you do that, Rob.
Oh yeah, that used to be my thing. Kind of Robert De Niro thing.
Jesus.
John Shuttleworth meets Robert De Niro.
I can't pull that off.
Looks like drinking a sour.
Yeah, absolutely. That was one of the few things I could do.
Your Calypso face is coming out.
Calypso. Oh, that Calypso.
Yeah.
I was thinking, wow, where are you getting it? But yeah.
That's it.
Tasty beers.
Yeah, so a big thank you to Doc's Beers. I'm not sold on the Doc's Beers. I don't like the double S. Doc Beers.
Me too. I keep saying Doc Beers.
But but nonetheless, a big thank you to them for sending the beers.
Yeah, it's absolutely awesome.
Yeah, pretty good to try. We've got a few more in the old fridges that you'll probably be seeing individual reviews of. Sorry, I got a cough.
I want to see another can of Golden Hour by Jake in the shower. Golden shower, Golden Hour, Golden shower. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. In his graveyard shirt.
Golden Jake.
Graveyard shirt.
Golden
That needs
Jake.
to be a beer as well. Golden Jake. Golden Jake. All right.
Textured like sun.
That's, yeah.
I'm trying to wrap up there. We're just got a couple more minutes content. Always given. Always given.
Always giving. That's what. Oh yeah, you mean that's me?
Yeah,
That's just me.
us.
Boom. Come on.
So, so I think our next Good Bit Live, we'll probably be doing a nice wrap up of the year. Golden pints, golden shower pints. as our next show, probably.
It's an episode where we've been like pissed on continuously. That's specialist.
Yeah.
Do you know that new option on YouTube where it's like this content is for children. This content isn't for children.
Yeah,
definitely on the.
Yeah, make sure we definitely click the golden showers one for not children. Don't want anyone knocking on my door. Yeah,
golden showers.
We've had since we've been waffling on, we've had more comments come in, so I'll do these first, and then we'll go and we'll leave you people in peace. But there might be another chat on after this.
Yeah,
if you like. Girl, we spoil you.
Ooh.
So Backwards Billy craft beer reviews. Yeah, real swearing as well. Real toxic masculinity shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna strip to my waist. I'm just gonna pour like bacon fat on my chest. Drink cask ale.
Goose fat. It's the season.
Burp aggressively.
What was
it?
Have you seen that Bronson film with Tom Hardy when he smothers himself in butter? When
yeah. You fucking can't come on.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
The golden goose. The golden
it's
goose.
Mental.
The golden goose. Anyway, backwards
when you say
Billy.
Bronson, I just think of action every time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The only Bronson I care about.
Backwards Billy craft beer review says, "Cheers, guys. Thanks, Backwards Billy. You caught the tail end, but thanks for tuning in." Jenkins says De Niro or Brucey. Nice to see you. Backwards. And then Backwards Billy Craft Beer Reviews has said hello to Rod as well.
Yeah.
So thanks everyone for tuning in. Lovely as always to have comments from everybody.
Cool.
We'll see you on the next one. Yeah, it's going to be a golden shower for fuck's sake.
Golden shower. It would be a golden shower.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. And anyway, how long have I been trying to fucking end this fucking thing? Bye,
I always
everybody.
think, just go check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Just end it now, Jake.
Yeah. Just keep going. 5 hours right now. Let's do it. Let's get the rest of the beers out.
Just end it now.
Nah, we'll just keep going forever.
Put a bolt and